Hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
I'm Megan.
And this is
K2K! Woo! Welcome back, everybody. Have you missed us for a week?
Is it warm where you are? Is it cold where you are?
Warm, cold. What are you? We're actually mid, probably. We're probably not too freezy, but we're not.
Yeah, but today, I think it was like 55, but when I leave your house, it will be almost 43 degrees.
It's cold.
So it's a little cold.
It's cold.
She's a little cold.
So today, we've decided to talk about something we have dealt with firsthand.
Yes.
You've all probably dealt with it. It is dating as a K-pop fan. Woo!
Yep.
I'm going to start putting weird noises in these videos, I think. I really think I should because, yeah. So, I know we've all struggled with this, still struggling with it. It's still an ongoing occurrence in life because people are weird.
Yeah.
Like, I still think it's funny that everybody has a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has something they enjoy doing, they enjoy watching. Sports, for one.
Yeah.
Watching grown men scream in, like, soccer or football games over other men, it just blows my mind, but we get called weird.
Yeah, I mean, they can burn couches, they can flip tables, they can break TVs, they can burn their houses down, and it's a normal reaction.
Yeah, it's so normal, yeah, but when we just scream one time over a teaser photo of Jungkook and Calvin Klein, ooh, we're the bad guys. I mean, but no, it's a very serious thing, and it's a very real life thing we've all dealt with, and you probably we'll continue dealing with in the future.
Yes.
Not even just with dating, it just in general in life, people are like, oh, you sing K-pop? Ew, it's so weird. I'm like, you're weird.
Yeah, I've had that happen with clients.
Yes,
in therapy sessions. Yeah.
You're calling me the weird one?
No.
I don't know, but it's just...
Like, we're here for you, Felicia.
Not me. I'm not the one that needs therapy. I listen to K-pop for therapy, okay? Yeah. That's my therapy in life. I think... Have you ever had any, like, weird... What's the weirdest reaction you've had when you've told somebody that you can remember of someone like, hey, I listen to K-pop, for fun, and they're like... Oh.
Not weird, but just, like... I've had people say, like, oh, you mean those gay guys?
Oh, no.
Yeah. And
you
it's
mean
like,
those girls?
Yeah.
I get girls a lot.
Yeah. Just because they take care of themselves and their skin and actually care about hygiene.
I know. What's wrong with taking care of yourself and, like, grooming yourself? I think... And I get it because I understand what they mean by the gay part, because I think a lot of gay men really take care of themselves.
Yeah.
They really groom, and I'm like, man, that guy's looking fine. I'm like, he's gay, dang it. Because, he's groomed.
Yeah. At least around here, that's normally how it is.
Yeah, for us, especially around here, like, you're groomed and well-maintained, you're gay, because no one around here would be that groomed and well-maintained.
Yeah.
But no, because I kind of understand in a weird stereotype way, but, like, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with either or being gay, anyway. But, like, being clean and take care of yourself. A little BB cream? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Your skin, uneven skin tone, you just want to even it a little bit. And everybody's got their preferences. Like, some people don't want someone who wears makeup. Someone does. I understand that, too. But still, it's a K-pop thing. We like what we like.
And, I mean, they do it... Any celebrity wears makeup. Like,
oh, yeah, 100%.
As we all know, Donald Trump wears a few shades darker than maybe he needs to, but
bless his heart. It's orange.
Everyone in media has to wear makeup because of how bright the lights are. Like, I didn't wear makeup once here on one of these, and you could probably find the episode and know which one it is because you can see how crazy, like, bright lights change your skin. So,
oh, yeah.
K-pop people, they do have to wear makeup. So do any celebrities you see. Even Jason Momoa wears makeup.
Even your most... Kiss.
Yeah, obviously.
The biggest band of all time.
Yeah.
Wore stage makeup. And they didn't reveal their faces for years, did they?
No, yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, so they had that private, like, it's kind of like Sia with, like, the big wig,
Oh, yeah, you can't see her eye. There's a lot of people like that. It's like Mariah Carey, just trying to be...
Marshmallow, is that the name? With the literally the white
hat,
like,
Marshmallow.
Yeah.
And who? There's so many artists.
Deathmal.
Yep. There's so many artists, and there's also people who put on they're like their persona,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say.
That's literally what I was literally just thinking. Yeah.
Oh, the twinsies.
But, like, you put on the mask. So it's, like, their actual mask that they're putting on to, like, be.
Why do y'all think we put on the makeup? First of all, it makes us feel good, don't get me wrong.
It does.
But it's also our mask to go throughout the day in battle. This is our battle-ready armor. Let's go. This is my mask for the day. We all do it, and that's why women are held to a different standard, because we have to look pretty all the time.
Mm-hmm. And also in, like, professional fields, like, if you wear makeup, you're taken more seriously. If you're not, like, I've had someone be like, wait, who are you? Are you a student? And I'm like, no, I'm the therapist. Like, I'm here to do therapy at, like, schools. And they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, just because I'm not wearing, like, 10 inches of mascara and...
I know.
Yeah.
I guess it's because it just... People aren't used to seeing women without makeup. And so if you're not, you're just considered... Now, some of us, like... We're not young anymore. Some of these people have this all-natural beauty. The skin tone's perfect.
Yeah.
The hair is just the perfect color. And I'm like, damn. I like myself, don't get me wrong. But there are some people that are just, these younger kids can pull that off.
But even then, I think it's, like, what they're using is, like...
Yeah. I love the no makeup looks.
Yes.
Like, no, I'm not wearing any the guys are like, this is what I like in a woman. They're so literally wearing 10 layers of makeup.
It's like, I can see the highlighter, I can see the bronzer, I can see the...
We can see all of it. They're still wearing it. But...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, the weirdest thing, or someone said to me, but it's usually, I think they're all the same. It's always like...
Similar-ish. Yeah.
It's all similar. And it's just a big turnoff for them. They just don't want to talk to you anymore. They're like, oh, you're weird. They already just like... Mm-hmm. And I've talked to someone more recently. I think at first they were thinking that maybe. Like, oh no, she's a K-pop fan. But then when we had like real conversations, and I was very genuine in my conversation, like, oh, I just thought you were this way, but now you're really... There's a whole... All they see is this front part. It's like the iceberg thing. Mm-hmm. Like, you see the small chunk on the surface, but then there's a whole iceberg down below.
Yeah.
This is the K-pop fan. This is who I am as a person down here. K-pop, now I have to say for probably me and you both, K-pop's a big part of our life, especially now with our channel, but it's always been a big part for me in my journey of healing. But it's still...
A lie, the voice.
In our journey of healing. I'm not okay today. But if I was... So, I can't do it anymore.
Do what?
I give up on life. Anyway. But no, it's a big part of our lives, and we've always just been into it. We've been, it feels like yesterday. You've been in it longer than I have, but 2018, 2017 for me.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like it was just yesterday, but it's not. It's been a hot minute. Mm-hmm. Like, I've been knee deep into this era of my life, and it's never going to end. But unless someone takes the music away.
Okay, don't Black Swan us. Don't Black Swan us.
I think God of Music. There's a song about 17 called God of Music. I'm like, don't let the God of Music take it away from me. Mm-hmm. I need this in my life.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's one of those things we can always rely on. We'll always have it around. Don't do it. I always get those TikToks of, like, if I'm in a coma and they have intros to songs. Oh, like if this intro of this song plays, it's gonna wake me up from a coma. Yeah. And I'm like, that's gonna be me one day if something happens to me. I'm in a coma. Play these songs, Sarah.
I think you would have to use my alarm songs for me, because like I sleep like a rock unless it's like Indiana Jones. That wake me up, or Daechwita, or Dang, or I think for some reason I have yes, but I think I have. Oh God, it's the Pluto song. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4.
Yeah, I never, don't even ask me the numbers. I know the song. I like the song, but cannot tell you 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's something. Lots of numbers.
I think it ends in a 0. That's all. Well, one starts with a 1, ends with a 0.
We know they know.
Or 5.
Song.
Yeah.
I think another big thing with this is too that we do get like overly excited about new things from K-pop groups, like teasers and like new looks, new fashions.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're like people freak out like, oh, you're crying over a man you've never met before on the computer screen. I'm like, yes, I am.
But the weird thing is, like, Kiss. Or, like, back in, like, 80s, 70s, even 90s, really. Or One Direction. Like, people go bananas over groups that they connect with, and it's just how it's always been.
Yeah, but it's not cool. It's just, there's a huge, like, let's just understand that there are crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
They say songs and all them crazies. Don't get me wrong. There's a small select few. The people that keep trying to freaking break into Jungkook's house.
Yes.
Y'all stop. I think I just read police are actually going to start patrolling that more over there. Anyway, don't do that. Don't
Also,
be
why
that
is it so? Why is it easy?
I don't. They just go there and try to top in the codes. I mean, once they probably got in there, it wouldn't be easy. But I don't know. Anyway, it's a huge wall. It's like a fortress.
But why? Like, okay, so Jungkook, if you're watching this,
Yeah, Jungkook. Hey, bro.
Some places, even here, like with thermostats, there's a little clear box that you put over it with a key, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just do that. Maybe have it be key fobed, a little more security. Maybe a key,
Just
like
leave
a
the key
key
fob.
fob and a key
put in
that
your
you
body.
open it up to open up the number part. Then you put the number in,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know. Maybe we hire a bodyguard that stays outside of our place, like other big celebrities have.
I'm telling you, that's another people
Maybe
are mad that celebrities make a lot of money, but you have to realize they have to pay for a lot of stuff. Like, one thing, they're going to have to pay for a whole security detail.
Yeah.
I understand, they made so much money. I'm like, well, yeah, because they also have to pay for help.
Is it weird that, like, I've always... Okay, this is off topic just a little bit. But if you saw a celebrity that you, like, out... You know, like, maybe they're out eating
out
with,
in the
like...
free world, yeah.
Maybe, like, the group's out eating somewhere. I would buy the meal.
That's cool. If I could afford it, I would be like,
Yeah.
I cannot afford that meal for them.
Yeah, it depends who's eating and how much they're eating.
I'd pay for a drink for each one of them, maybe.
Oh, yeah, like some drinks. That's
No.
classy. That's
And they
classy.
send us shots.
Yeah.
Well, it's Sex on the Beach.
Just a bottle of whiskey.
Here's a ball of whiskey. Just
Ooh,
get
or
the
bourbon. Kentucky
most
bourbon.
off-putting names of a drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put 'em on, like Sex on the Beach or whatever. I don't know what other off-putting drinks. I don't drink a lot.
Bahama
But,
Mama.
yeah, here's your Bahama Mama. She's over there.
A blue Hawaiian.
Blue Hawaiian. Oh. This keep, we like fruity drinks, can you tell?
Yeah, we do. But,
No, for real, yeah.
I just feel like, because the crazy fan stereotype is, like, always there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And I don't know, like...
I don't know how these idols handle it, honestly, because... I don't know. I just think about that sometimes. I'm like, how do they handle that stress and those people coming at them? And with also... And a lot of people emotionally dump on them.
Yeah.
And I understand why. 100% understand why. Because we would all love to. Because we feel we see them 24/7.
Yeah.
They don't see us. They don't know us. But we know them. You know, we feel like we were... I would say most of the time they're all pretty half honest of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of know them in a weird way. But we see them grow up literally most of the time in front of us.
Yeah.
As people. So I totally understand why you want to dump on them. I would do some small dumping, like, hey, this means a lot to me. This helped me through this issue in my life.
Yeah, you
But
don't have
over
to...
dumping is not what you should not do, because that is just putting more stress on them.
Yeah, like, imagine just being, like... And I know this is, like, easy for us to say rather than
Right,
do, but...
no, yeah.
Like, you don't need to be crying on them at fan signs. You don't need to be, like, terrifying them to meet people.
Bawled my eyes out.
But you did good with Eric Nom. You were nervous about it, but you did
listen.
great. I wouldn't have known at all you were nervous.
I don't know, sometimes I get, like, this boss moment in my life. I'm like, just do it, Megan. I do it, and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? What's up? I feel like I'm doing that in my head. I'm like, what's up? Hey, you want to wear this? Cool, yeah. I feel like, though, Eric's, like, probably the easiest person
Yeah.
to talk to out of a lot of celebrities and people we like. So he was probably the easiest, honestly.
Yeah, at least so far.
And I wasn't having to talk to somebody that didn't speak English too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
if I go to like another artist, like not everybody, and I always try to be mindful like of groups. I know they don't speak, English is not their first language, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I try to be mindful of that sometimes. I'm like, okay, if I talk to somebody, I'm like, make it simple, don't make it complicated, because people want to tell them all this stuff and make it super complicated. I'm like, you need to make it like short and sweet.
Yeah, because, like, I lived in Korea 2 years. Best I can tell you is directions on the road, how to order food.
Yeah.
I am pretty good in a hospital, but had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
And maybe basic small talk conversation. There's no way. Like, if I was at a fan sign and you came up here and were like, oh my gosh, like, you saved my life. Your music found me at the right time. I would literally hear, oh my gosh, music.
Music.
Life.
Yeah.
Maybe save.
Why are they crying?
Yeah. I'm just like, oh. You have to put the context together. They don't know what you're saying.
They're probably maskers as well.
Yeah.
They mask a lot too.
For sure.
100%. But on dating, green flags.
That transition. Did you like that transition?
I just do like those great videos. Like, left field transition. Here we go.
The swipe. Old school video swipe.
So I feel like we should talk about some healthy green flags we see in people when we start talking to them. Like, I'm always scared. I think that's why I don't talk to people. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit rejection sensitivity here. I don't like being rejected. But also, I really had a big fear of telling people I like K-pop. Yeah. Like, that was one reason why, because people, I don't be made fun of. People, I'm like, oh no, this random guy that I've never met before in my life's gonna think I'm weird for liking K-pop. Why do I care, first off,
Yeah.
Why is it a big deal? But a lot of them, I put it on my profile. Mm-hmm. I put things out there so people see it. Same. I'm not hiding it. Yep. It's a legit thing. Mm-hmm. Like, one of my last boyfriends, I had the Eric photo, I mentioned it, and they commented on it, and they said that was really cool. So, like, that's a green flag. Mm-hmm. He's like, wow, that's awesome. And I'm like, okay, green flag. Well, and I actually talked to you about it, too.
Yeah, like, you know how they put, like, music, like, your favorite songs in, like, bottom profiles? Mm-hmm. That's what I do. I'll slip in a BTS one. I'll slip in, like, maybe Jessie, maybe, like, something a little more girl power, maybe Twice, just to see what they say.
Yes.
And then go from there. Like, the guy I'm dating, Curly,
she has a boyfriend. He'll be on the show next. I'm just joking.
But he had seen that, like, on my profile, because we met on Facebook dating. So I didn't have, like, in my profile, like, I'm a huge K-pop lover or whatever, but, like, I had the songs. And I think either I brought it up to him at first or he brought it up to me, but I'm also literally covered in BTS tattoos. He's a really big, like, Yoongi is his bias, So he was talking to me about the music and stuff. Yeah.
I almost said his name. Good choice, guy.
We'll see if he wants his name said, and then we can say it later.
Yeah, we'll say it later. I was like, I better not say that.
But, yeah, like, he was so knowledgeable, and he's also really knowledgeable about K-pop, too, like, stuff, like, I don't have time to keep up with, and I'm just like...
He needs to come on the show.
Yep.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, or at least plan an episode.
He's an interview.
Make our lives easier. But no, really, like, it was just, to me, that's a huge green flag. Like, if they are also into it and aren't afraid to be like, yeah, I like this, too. Especially, like, if it's a guy that's into it, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a huge green flag to me.
I think once... we get them in, like, we kind of open the door. Once again, they don't have to really like it or anything. They have to be cool with it, and I think at least maybe go to a concert with you. I don't care if you listen to it. But once you kind of open the door for them, they're like, well, this isn't bad. This is not too bad. They're like, this is very interesting. So once you kind of open the door, they're like, oh, this isn't gay. I mean, that's what they would say.
I mean, at minimum, just, like, find someone who's hype about music. Because if you can get them to the concert, you're good.
Right.
Because concerts are normally really hype.
Yes, I did that with one of my old boyfriends. I was surprised he didn't. He was Korean, but I was surprised he didn't listen. Of course, he didn't listen to any, like, Korean music. I'm like, okay, I get it, but, like, I was just thought it was kind of weird. Mm-hmm. Or if he did, it was like early 2000s or something. So we're talking some old music.
Yeah,
like nothing new. Probably even prior to Gangnam Style or something. But
yeah.
I was like, oh, let's go listen to this. This is really cool. And he got really into, like, we went to a concert together, and he got into some of the music and the songs, and he actually understood. The first concert we went to, he was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm like, I told you.
Yeah.
Because the energy there is awesome. But don't get me wrong, some of these maybe boy groups are really, like, sexy. Mm-mm. Like, this last ATEEZ concert was, I think it's for the girls and the gays. If I could say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For the girls and the gays.
Yeah.
100%. But it's still fun if you, like, I love the guys that hype, like, Mingy and stuff.
Yes.
Like, Mingy, let's go.
Yeah, because they're, like, I mean, it also might be a little easier for Asian guys to be able to hype up other Asian guys because, like, they're not used to seeing, like, as much sexuality based on who they are. As, like, maybe other races are.
Well, we talked a million times. Yeah. Eric Nam, he's talked about for a long time. You just didn't see any Asians representing in music that much here in America. So they're not really used to that here. Mm-hmm. And the doors are opening, especially K-pop Demon Hunters opened a huge door. The door's been open for a while now. BTS, moved away. I mean, Big Bang has been a huge group.
Yeah.
We can all agree on that. They may have, like, unlocked the door. Mm-hmm. And even Psy.
I was going to say Psy, definitely.
Psy definitely unlocked the door, but I feel like BTS opened the door. Because I don't know, people get mad about that. It's kind of the truth. Every group is good, though. Like, your favorite group, they're great. They are good. But only, I think some were able to finally actually push the door open.
Yeah.
Not that they're better than everybody else, but they were able just to push it open.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's also because, like, not us always getting into BTS on our podcast, but, like, they had interest more than just their music. So it was easier for them to connect to, like, other producers and writers and artists and fashion designers and stuff like that because they have those interests, and it was just easier to, like...
Right. No matter how much you hate, if you hate Big Hit, I don't really hate Big Hit. I don't hate Bang PD, but, like, they kind of did, I think, how do I say it? They started a good trend. However, they opened the door, because you have to promote so much over there, and you have to really... COVID was huge, too, I think, because of Dynamite.
Oh, yeah.
Dynamite really just cracked it wide open. And their game plan, like you said, they got other producers from here in America. They started saying, okay, if we can't beat them with what we have and we're doing, let's take what they have and they're doing and use it for ourselves. And that's pretty much what they did. Like, Dynamite is American song.
Yeah.
And so is Butter and a few other songs. And that's, I think, I think we'll get a lot more... a mix of both. I think for this new album, we're going to get a little bit of just their own personal things, their own vibe, but some very, like, Seven, Killing It girl vibes going on, too.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, they should, because those are really good songs, anyway.
I'll be a transition person. Sorry for that.
I'll go for it. Do it, lady.
For red flags.
Red flags.
What do you think red flags are for people? Like, either when they find out you like K-pop, or when, like, you talk about it after they know you like it, or even just, like, in dating.
It's how they treat... Well, I'm also going to go by people I talk to, too, because I think I can relate. I don't date a lot, so... I do. I don't really talk to people. But I can also tell you about the way people... It's like how you tell how good people are by how they treat animals. Mm-hmm. It's the same kind of thing, how they talk about K-pop to me.
Yeah, I get that.
And they really just start dogging, it's stupid, it's gay, they're ugly, and even going to, like, very racist stuff, like messing with their eyes and stuff like that, because they're Asian, and I'm like, huge red flag. I'm trying to think of, I've had to yell at a person before at work. Well, because they started getting... And I finally, we can only take so much as people.
Yeah.
Before you really just... I'm a very non-confrontational. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. That's just not who I am. But if the justice thing kicks into my Libra body and I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
So they were saying something negative about BTS. And I'm like... I flipped it around and said, let me tell you something about BTS. And I'm telling them, like, how wealthy they are, how good they are as people. Because I think we were talking about money, and I'm like, you don't even know how much they're worth. And I said, this is how much this Jin, for in fact. I'm like, Jin's worth a lot of money. He's got a bunch of side stuff going on with the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I'm just sitting here telling this guy off. Finally, you know what? He never bothered me again. He won't sit in the lunchroom with me either again.
As you should. Not.
But we talk every day, though, so it's not like that, but he just avoids me in the lunchroom. We still talk, we're fine, but I just don't like to argue, but, like...
You don't come for Jen.
You
don't come for Jen.
I'll call him, he'll fight for himself.
It's true.
He will fight hands, he'll throw hands. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to... You think of some red flags. I'm trying to think of somebody I've actually dated that I've really had a red flag with, or talked to, and I was like...
Jealousy.
Oh.
Jealousy over it. About, like, being into it, or being, like, there being someone you're attracted to that, like, it's because we're not just attracted.
Like one of your K-pop guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we're not just attracted to the way they look. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
That reminds me, I had to explain to someone.
Yeah.
which English wasn't their first language, but I had to explain to them when I think I said something like, "Oh, I love Eric Nam," like that. Like it was through a message, and like, what do you mean by that? You love Eric? And I'm like, I said it's not what you think. It's a fan love. It's like I care about this person. They're a great person. I love what they do. I love their artistry, but I'm not in love with them. And that goes with every other artist. Like, oh, I love that person. And once again, that English isn't their first language, so they're probably just like thinking literal, like I'm in love. They're like, no, oh my god, I love this person. They doesn't know how dramatic I am, but
I also think it's like in fan culture, and not just like K-pop culture, but like in all fan culture, people are like, oh yeah, that's my husband, like that's my man.
I do that with Shohei Ohtani.
It's not.
And I know he's married. I'm happy he's married. I love his wife. I love his child. I love his dog. I just want to be a part of the family. Like, let me just like hang out. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys?
Not and all the family members.
I know. No, but like when he got married, it was a big deal. They posted it everywhere, and I'm like, they're such a cute couple. And they have a cute little baby, which we really haven't seen, but like his dog. He kissed his dog before his wife when he won MVP again. Which, someone said in the comments, and I totally understand, Asians don't do a lot of PDA.
Yeah.
So I totally understand that. But, it's just like, I love that guy. He's my hubby. It's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
Would we abandon you for them? No.
I actually have before we moved our desk, I don't know if you saw it when you helped me move the desk. Check last episode. But, a photo card of Namjoon, like, cheersing with, like, a coffee. Let's hear.
Yes, I put it in there.
When new boyfriend came over, he was like, you have a photo card of Namjoon? I'm like, it's actually not a photo card. It's a... But he didn't make a big deal out of it. But, like, I've dated guys that are like, that's weird. You shouldn't have photos of other guys.
Do you see this behind me? I had a guy see this. I've had 2 guys see this. Did not give a crap.
Yeah.
At first, I think it's a shock. They're like, wow. But I'm like, well, I do have a channel, too, and I need somewhere to put all this stuff.
Yeah.
I went through a dark phase of COVID of buying a lot of albums. I don't do it anymore, though. I can't afford that.
I know. It's like, I think we all did until we couldn't afford it.
Yeah, we all realized, okay, can I buy it? But,
Yeah.
I get it. Don't get me wrong. It does seem a little worshipy behind me. But I really don't have anywhere else to put this stuff, so I'm just left it here for years. This has been like this for years.
Yeah.
But...
And she used to do, like, music reviews and stuff, so that's why it's,
I used to have, like, a little K-pop channel, too, but, I've seen some people's rooms now. On TikTok. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. I've seen...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, plastered. Yeah. Which, okay. I actually think the red flags we've seen through K-pop and dating are good because they let us see who people are quicker.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like as the people at work that I talk to, like they show their true colors of who they are.
Yeah, so you don't have to take time getting to know them and be like, oh, like he's really insecure or he gets jealous easy or he's not very open-minded.
Open-minded.
But like open to like.
Did you see that Dive Studios interviewed him?
No, I just saw the collaboration he did with Jesse and I was like, why are you in here? What?
I know they did. What's it? Real Talk, or what's that segment with all the frickety frog? Anyway, they interviewed him, they talked to him.
Yeah.
When they were talking to him, I need to watch the whole podcast or interview, but like, he's very like, you can't tell him he's happy.
Oh.
One of those kind of people, I'm like, is he enjoying his time or is he just like.
He was probably also nervous. Like, imagine just being on the internet making funny Hongdae videos and then suddenly, like, celebrities like, hey, be on our podcast or, like, let me promote my music through your video. Like.
You see the Jessie, who we're gonna probably watch a video on her later, but that guy from New York that does the news, who dances to different.
Oh yeah,
he did it with Jessie and he did it with Cordis, and he's just like dancing with everybody. I'm like, I want to be him.
Yeah, they're just like they found their little niche doing music and stuff, and they work it in or like That's our dream, guys. Help promote us. Like, share, subscribe.
You know what? I just thought of a group earlier. We talked about groups that are for like the girls and the gays. Mm-hmm. A group that is for the straight men. Cordis. Yes. Well, first off, they're underage. First off. Second off, yes, they are that is some very straight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Male stuff going on there.
No, I get what you mean.
But the music's so good because I've been seeing a resurgence in like guys on TikTok that are I'm back into K-pop now, but they're very like straight. Yeah, they're very straight guys. I'm like, okay, this is for the straights.
And this is for the straights.
That's for everybody, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's some people that just really cling to certain genres or certain styles. Like, your girl groups, usually, you know, your gays and stuff are really into that. I feel like, gay guys, yeah.
This is also a very off topic. But a lot of the times with K-pop, like, girls are into guy groups and guys are into girl groups.
Yes, yes.
I don't know what it is about that. If it's just because, like...
I don't...
Also, maybe depending on what your, like, sexuality is, too. But
yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah, like, what voices you find comforting versus, you know...
It's the visuals for me.
That, too.
No, I'm just kidding. I like it all.
Like, the girls in like, Cat's Eye? Oh, my God.
I will say, I didn't really start getting into girl groups until, like, more like people like Jessie and stuff, because I couldn't get into the super cutesy stuff. I'm not a super cute... I mean, I'm more now than I used to be. Mm-hmm. I love Twice. Twice is a huge one. They're not overly cutesy. But some of the OG groups, I think, for me,
they're just, like, very fake. Oh, it's also because they had no energy because they wouldn't eat.
Yeah, I don't know. Eat something.
But it wasn't as, like they were into it.
Probably couldn't relate to them as much. Yeah. Because I'm not going to be a size 0, 0, 0.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. It's less relatable. The guy groups, you know, I don't know. I'm into girls now. I like Cat's Eye. Mm-hmm. Islet. I always call them Illet.
I know.
It's Islet, yeah. I said it right this time.
Yeah, you did.
There's a few more girl groups that I'm getting into more. La Seraphim. Mm-hmm. I'm still...
I've always liked Red Velvet.
Yeah, Red Velvet. Yeah, Red Velvet. I always think of Psycho. Psycho was supposed to be the era for them. Mm. And then... Was it COVID and then Wendy? Is it Wendy that fell? Mm-hmm. So that just ruined everything. And just never have really come back from that for me. And honestly, such a sad time. Anyway, sharing the fandom. Let's see. Have you ever like tried sending like edits to them or showing them edits, K-pop edits?
No.
I'm trying to think of it because that's a big move.
You sent me something on TikTok that was from the Basement Yard Boys, you know, but it had like Son and you, like it was like back and forth. He thought it was funny.
Okay, he got that. Okay.
But like I think, yeah.
I don't think I've really.
You should do it right now. Send it to some random guys in your phone.
I think I used to send some to like a guy that we never really dated, but we talked and were friends and wanted. I don't know. That was a weird situationship, but we were still friends, and I used to send him stuff sometimes, just for the shits and giggles. He had no idea what he was watching though. No idea.
I think that part does depend.
Yeah, it depends.
If they know what it is. I want to
send them like funny stuff, but I don't know if they'll get it because.
Yeah, because I have like a BTS meme folder in my phone.
Thank you for doing that, because I need some of those, because I've been having to screenshot and save some from TikTok, because everybody's using the memes now. I'm like, I need to revamp my memes, because I want to use more. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if I have... that my one ex that has went to the concerts with me, I might have started sending them a few, but mainly I sent to my, like, K-pop peeps. I don't think I've really sent any to, like... Of course, I send, like... My friends at work, like Sean and them, I'll be like, here's a funny K-pop. You won't understand this, but it's hilarious to them. But the guys, no. I found that talking about K-pop does turn men away, though. I have used that when I've been trying to get men away from me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Jungkook's armpits. And I use that. I don't care, honestly, about his armpits, but I just use that to scare people. Mm-hmm. So it is a good scare tactic sometimes. I do use that.
That makes sense, though.
It does scare people away.
And I've tried sharing the K-pop love with other people. Like, I did the PowerPoint, you know?
Yes!
And, like, I felt like they were just like, that's informative. And I'm like, yep. They
don't understand. It's BTS Army.
Yeah.
They just, I mean, I'm trying to think of any, like, super crazy... Me and Sarah don't really attract... Well, we do attract. But we don't go for like super crazy people on the norm. We've learned to filter out.
We've learned to be healthier in our love choices.
We're not into the drama as much. So if we get some big red flags, we're kind of like, bye.
Ripcord.
Now when we were younger, mainly before I got into K-pop, I didn't know the red flags.
Oh, absolutely not. And they don't, like, it's not something, at least maybe where we're from, the kind of where our parents are from.
Yes.
It's not something, like, you barely get the birds and the bees talk, let alone, like, you know, this is what manipulation looks like in a relationship, and this is what you should look out for. Like, when I have a kid, oh my God, I'm PowerPoint City that stuff. Cause, like,
here's their flag.
Yeah.
You know, I think, well, both my parents have been together since they were in high school, so they've only been with each other. And they don't know. Yeah. They don't know what that is. They probably now, but, like, they didn't know.
Actually, that's a good point, because my parents got together when they're 19, 20.
I was going to say, I think maybe your parents were, too. So both of our parents were, like, just grew up together, essentially. So they never had to really go into the dating field.
That's a very good point, Megan.
They have no idea. So they had no idea. You know, I'm just trying to think of what are some good ways we can share the fandom with. So once we kind of crack the door open, we're cracking the door open, right? They're kind of, they don't really care. I think if someone really likes you, first off, and they get to know, like we talked about the iceberg. This is only one part of it, but then they get to really want to know the whole rest of you. It won't matter as much, honestly. And if it's someone who knows who you are and starts loving for you for who you are, the whole K-pop thing won't bother them. Now, once again, there is always a... What's the word? God. There's always someone who's gonna be weird.
Yeah, like, especially if they don't have any, like, experience with people that are in fandoms in general. Like, maybe they don't like sports or they don't like anything like that. So, like, they're not used to people being like, I'm buying all these albums. Or, like, I'm listening to this literally when it drops at midnight. You know what I mean? Like... They don't know what they don't know. You know, they don't know. So maybe we should just explain to them and why. Yeah. Make a PDF, make a PowerPoint. You know, do something like make something. People that do that start talking to people they don't want to have been dating for so long. They're like, here's all the questions you want answered. Here's a PDF about my life. Well, at least like for me and you, like for me, dating here, you know, when I was I had to make sure someone was okay with it because obviously this is something we do.
Yeah.
Korea to Kentucky is something that's like I feel like I could just be like, I'm going to go film my podcast, and then they never know about it and listen to it or know what I'm doing. Like, no. Like, I'm not hiding something about myself from someone.
I've learned that even though it hurt, like I talked about rejection and stuff for me, like, I've learned just to throw it out in the open. Like, go ahead and reject me if you're going to do that. Yeah. Because, it's hard.
It is.
To be rejected over something so small, I feel like, for us.
It is. Small, but also, like, important to you. You know?
It's
like,
important to me.
That's like telling someone, like, oh, like, I really don't like that you have... Okay, this is something that's weird about me. People that have thumbs with really short thumb beds that look like like big toes. I know that sounds really bad, and I'm so sorry, guys. But something about it... I think it's because of Spy Kids and the thumb people that would hop around. But, like, because of that, it's hard for me. So, like, when I have friends that like that or like that, but, like, it's that kind of same thing, I guess. So, like, for me, it's, like, it's the same thing. Like, they don't, you know, this is new to them or this is odd to them. Not weird, but maybe just, like, in complete contrast to what they're used to.
Right.
They just kind of need you to bend the little wall a little bit so they can...
And it's all about learning how to live with each other, too. Once you get further in a relationship, if you could break that threshold... And, you know, when everybody's getting along and they're cool with it, it's just a happy medium.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I like this. This is something I really enjoy. And some people I just don't think care. Some guys are just like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Like, as long as you don't force them to, like, listen to a bunch of it.
Right. Yeah. You don't it's all about forcing. But you have to get through the waves of the guys that are like,
yeah.
And then you can weed through. So I guess what we're saying is be upfront and honest about it. Have it out there in the open. Don't hide it. Yeah. Like, why? I was a closet fan for a long time. We talked about that for like a year almost, probably. Yeah. Before I told anybody that I was like watching this. Like, I'm in my room watching BTS Run episodes or whoever subbed them would sub them and then I would watch them and stuff. So... It took a while to really open the door.
Yeah. I think it also depends on like for example, one of my best friends, Rihanna, she's into like heavy death metal music, you know? It's the complete opposite of what we listen to.
Oh yeah.
For her, at first, like, you know, I'd be listening to like, I don't know, Epiphany, like that's not her vibe. But when she heard BTS Cypher 3 and 4,
Yes.
She loves those songs.
Yep.
I think it just depends on, like, finding what clicks with a person, too.
Yes,
and, like, being
that's
patient
true.
with them. Not being like, you don't like this song? Like, why don't you like them? Like, you suck. Like, just pull the reins back a little.
Give some people the whole emotional
Yeah.
backstory, too. Like, this is why. This song isn't just a noise song.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason behind the song, and this is why the feelings are there, and this is why this. Some people, once again, just don't care about music in general.
Yeah.
They just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. RM. That still cracks me up when he did that. He's like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
Well, like, my dad, like, he'll listen to music sometimes, but when he's driving, silence. And this is driving for, like, he could be in there 8 hours. Nothing.
Hell no.
Yeah. It's like, what are we doing in our brains right now?
How do you function, How do you drive?
Yeah. So for those people, there's probably no luck. Unless you can show them something really cool, like how John Cena is really into BTS or something. Like, if you can find something they like.
That video of John Cena, the actress from James Corden show.
Yes.
And she thought he was joking.
Yes.
He was dead serious about, I am a J-Hope, I am a BTS fan.
He's like, no, let's talk about this. Because, like, this.
And she slowly realized, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up big. No. She did.
We should see if we can interview John Cena at some point.
I'll hit him up. I've had good luck so far.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. What's that? I thought it was some other told. That's so bad, Megan. I had one of those. I thought it was some other, like, game showy sound in my head.
Oh.
Like, when you lose. Is it like
a whammy? Like
a whammy sound? You've lost. It's hit my head.
It's just us winning. Even the possibility is us winning, and we appreciate the possibility.
Win, no matter what.
So thank you for the possibility.
This one's kind of a shorter but sweet. It's not short. It's almost 50 minutes. But, we just want you all to be open and honest with people. And if someone doesn't like you because of your music choice, that is not the person for you.
Yeah.
Just be honest and open in the beginning. I just feel like people do look down. And I don't want to, like, make this about races, but, like, I do think people, say if it is an Asian man and you're female like us, like, not Asian, they do, I think, are weird. They're just like, are they just talking to me because I'm Asian? Or they think I'm one of their boy bands or something? Yeah. And that is a thing. I feel like I've talked to many different people, and my last boyfriend was Korean, and I feel like at first we talked, and I think you realized that I wasn't just there because I don't talk to people that I don't have a connection with. Yeah. And so we end up having a connection, and I've dated all sorts of different people. Heck, I've dated someone it was Peruvian, from to here to everywhere. So it's not like I'm just after one. Yeah. Now, do I think Asian men are attractive? Yeah. I think that, but I think a lot of men are attractive. Yeah. Everybody has their type, I don't think it's bad to have a type. Now, to give it like a fetish, though, and really fixate on having that one thing, maybe you gotta be careful with that. There's a line. Yeah. Don't cross the line. Yeah. But
at the same time, some people are like sometimes, like, as an example, and this is, like, kind of a different type of, like, race dynamic, but, like, some black guys just like white women.
Yeah, thick white women.
And then
there's a stereotype.
It's just weird for some people, but it's not weird. Like, it's just, like, people have their own type. Like, maybe, like, I want someone who, I don't know, is bald and has one patch of hair on the left side of their head. Like, it's, like, it's whatever your preferences are your preferences. And there's certain reasons, like, biologically, genetically, chemically, that we also find attraction in certain types and races and features in people.
I would say spiritually, maybe, too. Like, also, spiritually. Yeah. Yeah.
Culturally, I think it's also important. Depending on what you're looking for. Like, where my family, we're a little bit more enmeshed, maybe. But, like, where we all support each other, no matter, like, how old we get or whatever. Yeah. Some families, you're 18, they kick you out the door, Yeah. And Asian families normally aren't like that. Right. So it's, like, culturally, I like that, too. But it's not just Asian families that are that way. It's just, like, Indian families are that way, too, Yeah,
everybody, there's a lot of, they don't want to date outside their race, I guess you could say. But here in America, We do everything.
She didn't mean it the way she said it. Or maybe she did.
America's the land of the free and the home. What? America is a melting pot.
Yes.
It's a melting pot. We've all, I feel like there's not I don't know, we date who we want.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but there's always going to be people that do give it, they think that we give a shit what they think.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes, like, on the inside, like we know, like, there's a reason why I'm drawn to this certain thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always think that sometimes there's a reason why I'm drawn to maybe Asian culture. Maybe there's someone I'm supposed to meet there, or there's someone I'm supposed to know from there. I think there's a reason for everything.
Yeah, I get that.
So I feel like that's, maybe that's why we like what we like. I don't know. Or like, while we're doing this leads us to somewhere else to meet someone else,
Mm-hmm.
It's a stepping stone. Sometimes we don't see it. It doesn't happen the way we want it to happen. We're manifesting something. We will get to that point, but God's like, I know you want to go this way, but this is how you're going to get that this way.
Yeah.
So you might not always go on the road you think you're going to go on.
Yeah.
You're manifesting someone or you're praying for someone. It's maybe not going to work out exactly the way you thought it was, but it's going to be the result that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, bum, bum. Anyway, we're going to probably end this because my camera's getting hot again. But find somebody who loves you for you no matter what you watch, what you like.
Yeah. Someone who's compassionate, thoughtful, caring, and is interested in who you are and what makes you you.
Once again, the iceberg.
Yes.
This is only a part of you. The rest is all down here, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Megan.
And I'm Sarah.
And this was
K2K!
Yay!
Woo!
Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. Thank you for our subscribers.
Yes, thank you.
Yay! You can subscribe if you want. Do it. Anyway, bye.
See you. Bye.